What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know who it is and what it is. It's your boy Psycho Drip King, and it's our first reaction. So we're gonna get straight to it. We ain't gonna waste too much of your time on it. You know what I'm talking about? Situation what's going on with Pooh, Shiesty, and Gucci Mane, man. We're gonna check it out.
These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty.
Say, hold on, run it again. You was talking about the tape. You said
it's a video.
it's an actual video of Shiesty robbing Gucci Mane.
Oh
Like they
wow,
got the
it's a
video
video
of
out.
the stuff that
Okay.
happened inside the studio. You know what I'm saying? You know, most of these studios, they got stuff in there they got cameras everywhere, so they're recording everything that's going on inside the studio. So these we actually got this shit on tape. But
Oh
on the tape.
man, come on,
So they
bro.
violate him. So the feds violate him because they see him on the tape holding the Draco.
As far as you know, what was on the tape?
Like on the tape, they're showing Big 30 at the door. Big 30 got the door. He blocking everybody in.
Defendant Wright
Oh yeah, this
barricaded
cousin
the
Big
studio
30 with
door
him.
with his body to prevent the victims from escaping.
And then you got Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? He got the gun on him. You feel what I'm saying? He got the gun on Gucci or whatever, trying to make him sign the contract to sign Gucci out. Make Gucci sign him out his contract.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
Gucci looking at Shiesty daddy.
Hold on, man. Hold on, wait a minute. So you held the man at gunpoint just to get out of your deal? Precisely. Come on, man. I feel like it was a better way to handle the business with that. I ain't gonna cap. Just hearing that part make me be like, bro, it was a better way to deal with that. Felt like you probably could, you know what I'm saying? Your song you just did blew up. So I know you got paid off of that. Man, he could have did another whole 2, 3 songs or whatever, made whatever money he wanted for you to sign out of your deal, boom. And there you go. Yeah, I don't feel like you had to do this, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Especially you just got out of jail, my nigga.
Because Pooh Shiesty daddy was there, and he got his head down. Like, Pooh looking at him like that. This what y'all on? Like that type of shit. This is why the feds hit the house and Shiesty daddy in there. You feel what I'm saying? Remember they hit the house in Memphis and Pooh Shiesty daddy was in there. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was on the scene of the whole incident. You feel what I'm saying? He on the scene too. And then, you know hear him in the song, in one of the songs, he rapping about it like, I'm looking at the hits I did on tape like I'm old dog. You know what I'm saying? Like taking a scene from what happened in Business Society when old dog did the little shit he did, and he was showing the tape to his homeboys and stuff like that. So he's
Bro,
rapping that.
yeah,
You got to think the feds
I wasn't trying to do nothing like that, I know.
So by him rapping and saying that, saying my dad, my first co-defendant, Big 30 passed me that Draco. You know what I'm saying? All that. And these are the same two people that's in a situation with him. But this is the stuff, this is what you're rapping about.
Right, you rapping about exactly
That
what
type of
happened, man.
Right. If it's not exactly what happened or it did happen, this is how it's gonna be played out with your lyrics that you're using. You know what I'm saying? The
I get the lyrics and everything, but as a father, why you ain't stop that man, bro? Like, wasn't nobody around him that had enough common sense to be like, bro, you don't need to be doing that. Like, that ain't cool. That ain't what's up. Like, you already made, like, your song already, like, breaking the internet, breaking the industry. First day out, Pooh Shiesty, man, come on, man. We gotta stand up better than that, bro. Gotta stand up better than that, bro.
Lyrics that you're using in the song, that's how it'll be played out. You feel what I'm saying? Because this type of stuff is going. This is what was on the tape.
Say, bro, you said he was actually showing the tape just like O-Dog was doing in Menace to Society. He was actually showing the tape to people.
Right. Right. I ain't gonna necessarily say that he was showing the people, but they had the tape going around. I don't know if that was his intention, but this is what he's portraying. This is how it's portrayed. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff kind of like allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like this tape was going around, and motherfuckers had this tape.
Cause that when I was watching the news earlier, that's what they was they weren't talking about a tape, but exactly what you explained to me on the tape, that's what the DA or whoever he was explaining on the news. So
when you in, like I said, when you in those type of studios, like the studios got cameras, they record. You see what happened with Bay Road Fresh, how they was able to rewind and see exactly what happened at the studio. This type of stuff that goes on at the studio. So you got to think the people that's in there, the engineers, the people that working at the studio, they got the tape. They got the tape. They working there. They got the tape.
The remaining conspirators displayed firearms.
Alright, so for him to get caught like that, yeah, they got the tapes, but somebody had to give them permission to go view the tape. You know what I'm saying? So when people talking about they didn't snitch, if you gave the releasing of the tape, that's still snitching. You gave it up, bro. It don't matter how it is or what it is. It's still snitching if you gave a tape up. I'm gonna do another video on why I said that because I just heard this, so that now that make me want to do the other video that I seen that's surfacing around to like better clarify that and break it down more too. You know what I'm talking about?
And robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
Y'all robbed
One of the
everybody?
victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness.
So the feds must have got the tape then. Maybe that's probably possibly
Right.
why they was able to tell that same story.
Right, because they got the tape and they're able to say it. They got the tape.
But
This
okay,
also,
so
you know,
let me ask you this: so that the robbery initially that shit happened a month ago.
right. But we was all under the impression that, hey, like he wasn't there because of his halfway house situation. So ain't nobody just want to come out and say nothing about the tape or what actually happened at the studio, and he was actually there because he was still out, and motherfuckers really was trying to protect him from getting himself put back in prison. You see what I'm saying? So they don't want to say nothing about no tape. They're gonna try to not place him on the scene of that situation, but try to protect him. From what I'm hearing, the feds got the tape. Gucci ain't said nothing. So Gucci never said nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Gucci never said nothing. To my understanding, in my resources, Gucci never said nothing. The feds end up some type of way getting the tape. The people end up getting the tape. Some type of way the tape end up in the people's hands. And you know, it can happen all kind of ways. When he in the halfway house, the people can walk up on you and get your phone. They can find out, say, okay, let's give you another example. When you in the federal halfway house, you're supposed to sign out to where you're going. And it could have been a situation where he wasn't supposed to be at the studio. You probably wasn't supposed to be at the studio. These folks you didn't sign out the halfway house to go to the studio, so now you're out
If
of
you in the
bounds.
halfway house, you don't
Come
supposed to be
out of
doing
bounds.
nothing no way. You just got out of jail, my boy. You don't like doing the halfway house to go ahead and try to get yourself situated for something new, something better, my dude. Like, you just got out of jail. You don't supposed to be around, dealing with none of that. So you already putting yourself in hot water just for even being around or, you know what I'm saying, being in the halfway house trying to do something. That's crazy work, my boy.
For the halfway house. But once these people start to hear that you out of bounds or you somewhere where you ain't supposed to be, now they'll start their own investigation about what happened this day. Where you was at? Oh, stuff happened. We hear about Pooh Shiesty. Gucci come to see Pooh Shiesty at the halfway house. This robbery happened. So it's possible that the people at the halfway house could have went to the, to the scene and got the information that he wasn't supposed to be there, and they did their investigation and stumbled up on it and turned it in. It could be all kinds of scenarios of how the tape ended up in the Fed's hand. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
Put that bone on nobody, but there's all different kind of ways that the people can goddamn stumble up on this stuff and have it. He could have had it in his phone, or had it in a second phone that he had, and the people stumble up on the phone because the people got the right to search through your phone when you're in the halfway house, or search your property. Because sometimes when you're in the halfway house, motherfuckers might have an old second phone or something put up somewhere in their car, something like that, and the people can stumble up on that and they can go through it. So that could be a scenario to where the people ended up with it.
How long Pooh Shiesty been out?
About a couple of months. He ain't
been out there long.
Get out the halfway house good. He ain't chance to get out the halfway house.
Yeah, they got that tape and his lyrics. Yeah, he like that.
You
he
got
done.
the tape, you got your lyrics, and then you saying stupid like shit with Boosie about bodies and like it's just you just doing too much stupid shit.
What did he say about Boosie with bodies? What did he say?
Man, he's like, I got more bodies than Boosie. He just made a little, little post, a little statement saying, talking like that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's don't even make it. That's stupid. Like that was a stupid post. Like you on federal paper.
Man, boy, you can't post do nothing, my boy.
Surrounding him, that's advising him to do certain shit a certain type of way, man. You got to carry yourself and do certain shit.
You got to change it
Somebody
up.
got to protect the bag. For me looking at it, it was nobody surrounding him that was giving him proper advice, man, on how to move. You ain't learned that while you was in jail. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you ain't learning that in life, period,
like
bro.
That was just, you know
ain't
what I'm saying?
Just jail.
What he facing, bro? He facing life, right? You think?
It's all kind of scenarios. I don't want to say life, but
and if it's paid for a gun,
first off, we know.
You know where you at.
You got to handle that Fed stuff first. That federal probation violation.
Right.
You got to do that first. They're gonna send you. I don't know how much federal paper you have, how much supervised release. But you know what I'm saying. You got to deal with that first. Now, the gun part, I don't know. I don't know the particular gun laws in Texas. I don't know what type of all the guns that he had. The feds decided they want to pick that up. You feel me?
I said it's 10 or 15 for one.
The feds pick it up. It's would be an armed career criminal because it's like the second or third time getting with a gun. So you can be considered an armed career criminal. The minimum for that is 15
because you already on paper.
So it depends on all the attachments, how the feds want to play it. If they're gonna let the state deal with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the laws in Texas. As far as state go, but you got like kidnapping and you know what I'm saying, robbery, like that's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of time. You looking at some serious. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a sad situation because this a guy that had everything laid out in front of you. This is what people dream of to get out the hood. Right. You had this opportunity, and like the people that surrounded you. Supposed to protect the bag because this is how they gonna leave. You gonna make it. So your daddy being on the scene, like if I'm this.
That's one of my things right there, man. Like you like I said in the beginning, you already made, bro. You could have bought your way up out that deal, man. For real, bro. Could have bought your way up out of that deal. That's a part of the sad situation too. That you didn't rationalize with yourself to actually see that you can, buy yourself up out of that deal, bro. Another thing for me, like, if I know my son a bag, bro, I gotta have some type of sense to tell him, hey, bro, you tripping. We're not finna do that. We're not even finna move like that. Like, let's figure out a different way. Even if we don't know the way how to do it right off, like, let's figure out a different way, bro. Like, I need to keep you up out of there. Just did a hot five. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Your daddy was with you. I'm not finna go with you and do no hot stuff like that, bro. Like, should support like the father should have supported the son. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy.
My son, I'm telling you, Oh, hey man, you tripping. I'm gonna tell my son he tripping.
I
We're not
promise
doing
you.
this right here. You got to know this stuff being recorded in the studio. You know what I'm saying? If you got an issue with your contract or your record label, work your way out of it like YoungBoy did, like Future did, like Drake
Saying
did.
that
If you ain't
before I
satisfied with the
bro.
deal, we ain't got to do all this because at the end of the day, Gucci don't owe you nothing. It's like you bit the hand that feeds you at the end of the day.
I promise you.
But there got to be some point that people got to surround themselves with the right people, man, to tell them that you're doing something stupid and not be no yes man. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing that I'm looking at it from. That's the standpoint I'm looking at it from. You got to be able to protect the bag and protect people against themselves. Because not only will a fool and his money depart, so will a fool and his life and his freedom would be departed too. This your mama little brother, man. You cool uncle, OG Freeze. Coming at you live from the joint, man. I'm tapping in with boy Video Wayne.
What up, man? It's your boy Psycho just came. It's my first reaction on the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane situation, you know what I'm saying? And if you like the content, let your boy know. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you get the notifications when your boy get the live in. And I'll see you next time.